My name is Yesije Brown Bravo, the projects director at the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. Wow, today it was the installation of our president, Ssekandi Geofrey, and we're very happy and very proud, being part of this community. We have been at Naguru, Katale Primary School. It's where our project was today. Yes, the many projects that we've done, we've had medical care, we've had blood donation, we've had training girls on how to make reusable pads. So many girls and women, vulnerable, have been all trained through all this. And we hope that we're going to do more great projects.
My name is Sister Alice. I work with CK IHK Namuongo, and I'm here with Rotary today. We partner with them always. We are here at Naguru Primary School grounds, and we have come to give back to society, to give back to our people. So today we have a lot of services, some that are movable. We have come to do what we call BMI, the vitals monitoring, which includes blood pressure monitoring, blood glucose monitoring, weight, height. Those are some of the vitals we are doing. We are doing some labs or the tests, that is HIV counseling and testing, malaria, and also the blood glucose, as I mentioned. We are doing both random and fasting, depending on how the patient comes to us. There is also free consultations from the medical officers. We are also giving essential medications or the emergency medications. For example, the paracetamol and first-line antibiotics. We are urging a lot of people to come in today because we believe this is a heart of giving back to them, and we appreciate if they come, we shall serve them better. So I'll take you around on some of the activities we are doing. So here we have 3 medical officers. One is seated here, another one is seated here, and another one is seated here. So they're all available depending on the numbers we shall receive. He's doing consultation, HIV counseling, and also some bit of medical consultation. Yeah. He's also doing the same because they're all medical doctors. Yes. So this is the area we have used as our laboratory. These are some of our test kits. We have as many as possible for malaria, HIV, and blood glucose, as I told you, or sukari. Others call them blood sugar, or I don't know how someone can call it, but it's blood glucose. We are doing both random and fasting. I forgot to mention about yellow fever vaccination. We also brought some vaccines for yellow fever vaccinations. So in case anyone is interested, I have as many as possible shots so that anyone can receive. So this is our triaging area. The triaging area is basically for screening out, doing the blood pressures, the vital signs of the body, height, weight, and body mass index, or BMI. So whenever the client is coming in, they begin from here. We triage them. If someone is very sick, we can refer them to the hospital from this table. So this is where we do everything, the initial assessment, and before the patient reaches the doctor's station. So this is our triage today. It is non-segregative. It is both for the children, the men, the big, everyone. So that's all we have for today. Thank you so much.
This morning, I want to thank CCARE for partnering with us, Rotary, and specifically the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, to conduct this medical camp. Disease prevention and treatment is one of the focus areas of Rotary. And we know that many times one of the problems that affects our communities is access to health care. And when we talk about access to health care, most of the time we're thinking it's because a health center is not near people. But there are many people who walk by healthcare centers or health centers and are not able to access health.
Mike Kennedy Sebalu, past district governor, District 913, and a member of the Rotary Club of Bukoto. I'm very glad, excited to be part of this unique and installation ceremony for the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, something that they've done with a different innovation and creativity, getting the president to assume office at work. I find it a very unique one and I want to applaud it. And more so dealing with the topical issue of the environment. You appreciate that Rotary has 7 areas of focus, one of which is environmental protection, which is very critical given the climate change challenges that we are witnessing. So I'm indeed excited to be part of this exercise of tree planting. I've just planted a tree named after me, and definitely I'm going to put in all the efforts to ensure that it grows and I make a contribution to carbon reduction. So I'm glad to be part of this, and I want to congratulate the leadership of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, the board and the members for this great idea. And I want to use this occasion to call upon all other Rotary clubs, all Rotarians, and all other people of goodwill around the world to take tree planting and tree growing very seriously. I'd like to thank the partners, KCCA and Climate Hub, for working together, putting their hands together with the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine and come up with this wonderful project. Definitely Naguru Katale will never be the same in terms of the environment, in terms of the outlook, even in terms of the ambience. And I want to believe that the communities, the residents along this road are going to appreciate this and contribute in terms of supporting the growth of these trees.
Thank you very much, Governor Mike, and I'd like to thank members of Kampala Sunshine for this good example for us to plant trees on this day as they install their president. My appeal to all members of Kampala, Naguru, that we've given a good example. So it's important that you get a chance also to plant a tree within your compound. It can be a fruit tree, it can be a flower, but this is a good example so that we make sure we mitigate climate change. Thank you very much, Climate Hub and KCCA and Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine for this good work you're doing. Thank you.
Just like I said prior, my name is Nelson Tiambaze. I come from the landscape unit. A message from my boss. He really thanks Rotarians and all clubs on board for the continued effort you have always brought to us. As and when you come, we promise to always support you in any way that is possible. As Kampala, we have a greening strategy whereby our focus is more specifically on restoring Kampala with indigenous species. From the previous trade which Kampala did, we found out that 80% of the trees in Kampala are exotic as opposed to being indigenous. Because 80% being exotic, that means that we've lost quite a number of the trees that used to be in Kampala due to urbanization. So to try to restore our environment, we are now back on introducing indigenous species in Kampala because we are very sure of their behavior, how they have been doing here, and we know they have been good scientifically in sequestering quite a number of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. We believe by having more indigenous species in Kampala, our green strategy will be realized.
Of course, day in, day out, you have seen the rise of heat and in the previous month, but this can also be solved in one or another by planting a tree or maybe doing things that can really help you reduce on your carbon emissions. If you have this garbage, see how best you can improve, you can reduce or maybe reuse it to make something productable, like something that can be used by any other person. Instead of throwing it away, we can actually in one or another use maybe renewable energy instead of using this hydro in one or another to see how best we can reduce the carbon emissions. But all, we want to see that we reduce our carbon emissions and the footprint within our Kampala.
Thank you very much. My name is Geofrey Ssekandi, the incoming president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. I need to appreciate all our district governors who have made it here to launch this mega project to improve on our environment, climate change. And I would like to thank the partners, KCCA and Climate Hub, and all the Rotarians who have supported us to make sure that we bring this to life. We are here to serve above self, and we shall continue supporting and monitoring and sustaining these trees. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Joan Asimwe with the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine for the 2023-2024 Services Projects Director and incoming President-elect under the magical year. And we are here today in Naguru, Katale, where we have been planting trees, an initiative that we have set out as Kampala Sunshine to support the greening of the city, of the different communities within the city, but predominantly around Naguru, Katale, Naguru, Kasenke, and Naguru Go Down. And as a Rotary Club, why we have selected this initiative is because of the fact that Uganda 25 years ago had 30% forest cover, and to date we are down to about 11%. This number is actually continuing to dwindle. But we also appreciate that the country has different initiatives that have been started to afforestate more of the country. And Kampala Sunshine is coming in to just continue to lend a hand to work alongside the other initiatives to ensure that we have more trees being planted. After all, the more trees that we have within the city, the more trees we have around Naguru means that we have more shade, we have more protection when it comes to flood mitigation, and of course, even the carbon footprint, we are supporting to reduce that. So as a club, we are very excited to have launched this project today, one of the other 7 that we are launching today as we install our new president. And we will continue with the tree planting exercise throughout the day and across the coming year. We'll, of course, we've planted a few trees, very indigenous trees, and KCCA will be able to tell you about that because we're in partnership with them. But also to ensure that there's a maintenance plan with the community to ensure that these trees grow. For today, we are planting 200 trees along the Naguru Katale down to Naguru Go Down stretch, and this will be supported with maintenance in partnership with both KCCA and the community at large.
I'm here to join the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine to plant trees. And as I plant this tree called a pink pui, this is a symbol of Rotary's commitment to protecting and conserving the environment. We know that if we destroy the environment, there is no life. So for us, planting this tree is also a symbol of promoting, protecting our life and that of future generations. So I commend the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine for doing this, and I hope that they will engage the community in Naguru Katale, and especially the children from this primary school, to participate in protecting the environment. It is a duty and obligation for each and every one of us, because we all want life, and so we must all do this together.
Hello, my name is Rotarian Wendy Biraro. I am a proud member of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. Today is our third installation party of our president, we're also embarking on different projects. One of the signature projects in Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine is the Ending Period Poverty Project. And we as Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine decided to start with the urban poor, the ladies in the communities of Naguru. So we began the project. We first started the project by donating pads to the school children of Naguru Katale Primary School. And now we have proceeded to training the ladies of the communities of Naguru. So behind me, you're going to see ladies in different groups being trained on how to make reusable pads. And these skills can be able to help them be able to help them in economic empowerment as well as to skill others, help others in the community. We are partnering with Malaika pads. It is an NGO that trains and makes reusable pads for these ladies. So we're partnering with them, and they're the ones who are training us in this process. From the first donation that we did, from the first program that we did, we had impacted 200 girls. And right now we have impacted 70 at the moment, 70.
Members of Kampala Sunshine, the visiting Rotarians from the various clubs, Friends of Rotary, and the Naguru community. Thank you so much for coming. The program started early today, but we are not yet even 20% into the program. So I'd like to encourage you to stand steadfast and walk with us throughout this program. We have a very rich program that is coming ahead, and the MCs of the day will be able to introduce us to that. But in the meantime, I just call upon you to feel at home and enjoy. This is a celebration for us and for you as well. I hope that the rest of the day will go well. We thank God for the good weather, and we pray that the rest of the day shall go well. Thank you very much. I want to hand over back to the MC.
So as we are to move forward, we're going to have remarks from our outgoing AG, who will be introducing our incoming AG. That is the Assistant Governor. For you who may not know these protocols, our outgoing Assistant Governor will be calling in our incoming Governor. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. And you don't have to worry about protocol. The protocol has been observed. All Rotarians, guests, you are most welcome. So I just want to say one word of encouragement. As AG for this year, I have been greatly encouraged watching this young club grow. There have been some growth pains, but there have been a lot of growth gains as well. I would like to encourage the members of Kampala Sunshine that I have no doubt that this will turn out to be one of the biggest, best clubs in Uganda. I am very proud to be associated with Kampala Sunshine and the lives that you are touching, the community service that you are doing here, and your own spirit of resilience. I am especially touched about your spirit of togetherness. The pains you've gone through are your gains now. This will just be another story you'll tell one day, and I can see a very happy ending soon. Now, one little message before I introduce the incoming AG. So, for those of us, I see a lot of young people here, the students, but I can tell you, so you start early. For those of us who are in the afternoon of our working lives, science has it that 80% of our networks, social networks actually, come from where we work in life, where we go to school, where we work. 80%. Because you have a signature, you have workmates, or you do business and people need you, they need your business. But as we grow older and start retiring, that 80% of our networks disappears, and we remain with only the core friends and family. For us in Rotary, we are blessed. The young people who are here and those who are guests who have not yet joined Rotary, when you join Rotary, you start working on that 20% that will be with you forever. For us in Rotary, here at Kampala, the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, we are going to be meeting every week on Friday at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. for the rest of our lives. So we have a shiny new family for life. Even if we retire from work or return from wherever we do business, we shall always have the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine to fall to. And it's not just a social network, but it's a social network with a purpose. We are united by the service we do here in the school at Naguru, Katale. So I congratulate the Rotarians for forming this bond and this family, this forever family. And with that, I will now introduce our next AG. The AG is an assistant to the governor, an aide to the governor. I have been proud to be an aide to Governor Edward, and now AGE Evelyn is equally going to do this job, being an aide to Governor Ann and being a friend to our club, our beloved Kampala Sunshine. We are very lucky to have Evelyn here. Why do I say we are lucky? Because Evelyn has a lot of experience. Evelyn has been serving communities as a Rotarian of Makindye for 21 years. Let's clap for that, please. She has served in every role in her club, even having been past president a long time ago. Don't be deceived by her youthful look. Okay, she has been around serving communities. She served with DG, past District Governor Abo Abdul Hamid from the Rotary Club of Mombasa. And also, she's still serving to this day in different club roles, and she will be vice president to the PN John Kugonza in her club. Our past president Evelyn, and now our AG, was also a charter member of her club. 21 years ago, she was one of the first Rotarians of Makindye.
I thank all the Rotarians of this club, plus other partners for the service projects. I like also to thank you so many, you have so many partners there. Maybe you need to make members of this club. So for us, as a club, we must strive to be visible and well known in the communities, which you're already doing, but you can go further than Naguru, Katale, so that you have impact. But with the projects that you are doing, I think they are good. And thank you so much also for training the community, especially in keeping the culture in school. The other thing is we need to showcase our achievements so that Rotary, which is a brand that people aspire to associate with, we must double our efforts in growing our numbers by taking advantage of the diversity around our communities. Anne is multidisciplinary social scientist with over 20 years on gender equality. So I think we can tap in on her knowledge on gender. Experience on women empowerment, program management, gained from working with civil society and as a consultant for different development agencies across. She has also served on a number of boards for organizations promoting women's rights. Anne is an ardent advocate for peace and is one of the eminent women of women's situation in Uganda. Her peace building mechanism that promotes peace before, during, and after elections. She also played an instrumental role in the establishment of the Makerere University Rotary Peace Center and is a member of the advisory committee of the Peace Center. She has held different positions in Rotary, at club and district level, and has served on different Rotary boards and committees. She is currently the district chair strategy and also please welcome me in welcoming our incoming DG by Sandra. I want to congratulate the club for choosing someone. Because Rotary is about service. The reason we join Rotary is to serve communities. And for you, you come in with skills. Not only have you come in with skills, but you come with the organization. And so there couldn't be a better member for this club than yourself. And so I welcome you. Today you partnered with us, running a medical. But as your incoming assistant governor said, I hope that you will also bring the organization CKM to be a corporate member of this club, so that it's not just you, but everybody else in the organization. And that will guarantee and it will even help you and the club, and of course the community. It will ensure that we have regular medical camps and that disease in this community may become a thing of the past because of your entry into this club. So please join me in welcoming new member, Dr. Maria. So I want to invite the Governor nominee to come and pin our new member.
Dr. Maria, I like to start with certificate recognition signed by the club president and this dated
The fact that this club has chosen and asked you to be a member speaks volumes. It means you have been a very effective assistant governor of this club, and I'm sure that Lady Evelyn is going to look to you, and that at the end of her tenure she'll also become a member of the club. As assistant governor, you're expected to be a friend of the club. You're expected to participate in all their activities, and so I think you have done that very well. I encourage you as honorary member, although you're not obliged to be here all the time, I hope that you will be here, not to interfere with our work, but to sit on the other side as a member and to support the club in the activities that you very well know. So welcome to the club, and I don't think that honorary members get new things, but maybe there is a certificate. And so it gives me great pleasure to hand you this certificate, which says you are now proclaimed an honorary member of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, and you are accorded the privileges that come with such membership. So welcome to the Rotary
At this point, I'm going to be calling our vice president, who is representing our president, will be able to take it to us. Next is you, Madam Jill.
I bring you greetings from our HCP, who has not been able to be with us today, and I'm standing in for her, but I know that she's with us in spirit. Today is a very special day for us at the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. Because we get to commemorate that day that we were chartered in April 2022, which means that today we are 3 years old. And B, because we also get to celebrate the installation of our third president, President Geofrey Ssekandi, who is our first male president. This is indeed a historical moment for us as the family of Kampala Sunshine. The icing on this cake is that we have gone beyond just celebrating our 3rd birthday and installation, but to also inducting new members to the club, including our honorary member, which demonstrates our dedication to growth, both in numbers and in quality. Our decision to hold these celebrations in the field today, like you've seen, rather than in traditional ballroom settings, underscores our dedication to serving humanity and fostering hope within our communities. This choice reflects our mission to be actively involved in the places we serve, making a tangible impact and staying true to our values as the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. To our Hope Creator DG, in his absentia, DG Edward Kakembo Nsubuga, and our outgoing AG, AG Robert Semakula, our mentors from our mother club in their absentia, PP Marion and Rotarian Martin Omara, your ever-present guidance and love, support for our club will forever be treasured. To my most dearest friends and members of Kampala Sunshine, you are the reason the club has achieved these great milestones. You have demonstrated extremely high levels of maturity and team spirit, fostering shared growth as we serve above self together. As Jim Rohn said, one of the famous speakers, whoever renders service to many puts himself in line for greatness, for great wealth, great returns, great satisfaction, great reputation, great everything. And I'm very confident that all of you are destined for greatness beyond your wildest dreams because you unreservedly rendered service to others. And now, on behalf of the Hope Creator Board, allow me present the current status of the club that is about to be handed over to the incoming magical team. We started off in 2023, 2024, and our annual goals at that time were designed and aligned with the RI strategic objectives and were also oriented with the District 9213 goals for 2023 and 2024. They were also entered in the Rotary Club Central online, so you can always check there and see how we are doing. So under the goal of expanding our reach, we set out to achieve 100% retention, but a few of our members dropped off along the way, which is normal to clubs. And so we retained about 85% of our members, which is really good. Today, we have also inducted a few more, and I hope it's just that the others weren't able to come, but I think we had about 5 that we are going to be inducted today, that we think we will induct in the first quarter of the magical term. So we registered a growth of about 12% last year. Membership development, Madam DG, all our members have undertaken at least one training physically, but also on the online trainings. For our membership, like the membership director has said, we are 35 now and still growing.
Good afternoon. My task is very simple, but I'm very much delighted to share a rich profile of our incoming magical president. It reads, Ssekandi Sunday Geofrey, mostly known as Geofrey Ssekandi. Grew up in Naguru and attended his studies at Naguru Katale Primary School, where we are today. So he's a child of the soil. Completed his primary in East Kololo Primary School. Joined City High School for O-Level for a certificate of education, that's UCE. Then Kololo Senior Secondary School for A-Level. This is a city board. He later joined National College of Commerce, Aduku, for a higher diploma in marketing, and then Makerere University for business administration and management. Jeff Ssekandi is a chartered marketer, that is MCIM. That's with the Chartered Institute of Marketing. So his career milestone runs. Jeff has been on top of management leadership in various corporate companies, including, but not limited to, Crown Beverages Limited, our top sponsors today, no wonder, African Queen, #1 distributor, and many others. Apparently, he's the sales and distribution manager of Rancher's Finest, the #1 meat processing company in the region. And by the way, he's one of our partners. We are going to enjoy the snacks on the house. He's a consultant, biased in sales and marketing solutions, a businessman with interest in logistics and real estate for Rotary. Jeff has been a Rotarian for the last 3 years, and he's a charter member of Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. He served as a membership chair for the year 2022-2023 and a PE 2023-2024. He served as a venue committee member on the preparation of Cancer Run at the district 2023-2024. He has so far attended one district conference, that is the 99th in Munyonyo. He's a postgraduate of the Rotary Leadership Institute in the 17th intake 2023. Then under spiritual and other responsibilities, Jeff is radically saved and a leader of all projects in God of Wonders Church, Yahweh Ministries, under Pastor Vincent Mwanguzi, Akalulu Banange. He's a chairman of the alumni Bakosa, Koba, Zambogo Students Association. You'll forgive me with the pronunciation. For family, Jeff is legally married to Pauline Ssekandi with children.
So as we do this, obviously we want to acknowledge our outgoing president who's not here with us. But I want to thank Charter President Apple. You know, when you're Charter President, you remain. That is why there is no such thing as past charter. It's always Charter President. So you're always the dangerous substitute. So thank you for doing that. I think we'll administer the oath before you get the chain. And so, in the absence of our president, I will ask our charter president to pledge her support for you as she has supported the outgoing president. Do you pledge to support our incoming president?
Yes, I do. I will support you, PEJ.
Okay. So with the pledge of our charter president, I would now like to administer the oath, and I'd like to ask everybody here to stand up. So President Geofrey Ssekandi, you've been elected to the most important office in this club, which is the office of the president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. You were elected by your members, and it's an expression of their confidence in your leadership. So if you're willing to accept the responsibility that comes with this office, I will ask that you raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I, Geofrey Ssekandi, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, and that I will, to the best of my ability, support the district governor and Rotary International, that I will uphold the Constitution and the bylaws of this club. So help me God.
Okay. DJ, please hold on a little. We'll have the song immediately after this. At this point, I would now like to ask the outgoing president to hand over this chain to District Governor nominee. And together with the District Governor nominee, we are now going to hand to our president the chain of office. Okay. I'll also ask the outgoing president to hand over these symbols to the assistant governor, who will now hand over to the incoming assistant governor, who will then hand them to the president. And President, these are symbols with which you will use to exercise your authority in the club. So we would like you to test them. Jeff, I still need you back. So we would like you to test that. Test the bell for us. We have a president in the house. And so with that, it is now my pleasure to declare President Geofrey Ssekandi as the president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine. Congratulations, President.
Ladies and gentlemen, today it has been God. It has indeed been God for us to be here. I want to thank my wife, Pauline, and my children. This kind of roles come with a lot of support. I want to thank my friends. Kindly wave. My friends wave. Sometimes we need to part ways in situation when you are committed to a service. I want to thank you, my friends. I want to thank the Rotarians, especially the club members. Kindly clap for yourselves. My role today is about thanking. I want to thank all the district representatives for untiring support that you give to this club. But in a special way, I want to recognize our Egi Semakula, who has stood with us in all the deep ends when we are sinking, and we are now back on the road. Thank you so much, Egi Semakula. Before I proceed, I straight away invite the magical board that I'm going to work with. Dear District Governor, these are the people that I'm going to work with. We are going to support you with all what it takes. This team is very, very solid. It was creatively created to do miraculous things right from the day to day. You can see that we took a unique direction of our installation, and therefore, which means that we are ready to serve. To make that justification, I want to call out one particular project that we want to focus on for us to be able to stand out. And I'll call the project director to explain. There's no time for sleeping. Work starts now. Please.
Thank you so much. The project AG, as the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, would like to start with one project. This project is in Wakadara. It is in Bulambuli district, eastern part of Uganda, at a school called Wakadara Primary School. This school is in the mountain at the slopes of Mount Elgon. This school is special. It's a school that has no any female teacher. I know people would say, how come there's no primary school that has no female teacher? But this school, these children have to go through the mountain to access this school that is at the lower end. We felt that if Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine can put their energy to this school, we can make a lot of great impact. But this, purposely, as AG, would like to make it a very big project, even the whole of our district 9213, to make sure that this school has got female teachers. There are reasons why there are no female teachers in this school. The girl children are married off at the age of 12, 13. And as you know, AG, children, sorry, DG, my apologies. I'm used to the AG. Now it's a new district governor. DG, we want to be supported to make sure that this school gets female teachers. You can see the risks of a girl child in this region. It is so pathetic, but I believe as Rotarians, we can change this school. It is in the hard-to-reach area, and would also request the district governor that one time attempt to go and be at this school. You see how these communities live in that side of eastern part of Uganda. Thank you so much.
Yes, as we hand over, you can see Mirinda gave us some bags. Rancher's Finest gave us some sausages, which we are going to enjoy. Malaika has given us some pads. Pepsi Cola, Crown Beverages, gave us all what you see around the tents, the sodas, and the water, the bags, t-shirts. Right now, our Digi, Aninkutu, is shaking the representative from Malaika, Irise Institute, East Africa, for the good job well done, looking at the young girls who are going to get the pads today. Thank you so much.
This is for you, and we hope that this will ensure that you're able to come to school regularly, that you'll be able to perform to your highest potential.
I have been privileged. I have not worked anywhere where there is no something to eat or drink. I am strategically informed that only one can live with eat or drink. So right now, this is my bite. Rancher's Finest, our sausage, the best brand in the region.
Thank you. Okay.
I'd first of all like to congratulate you, Mr. President, on ascending to the highest office in Rotary, which is the Rotary Club. Thank you to the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine for organizing a unique installation. Most of the time when we have our installations, we have them in closed spaces, and most of the time it is Rotarians, and so we are speaking in many ways to ourselves. But today we are here in a community with the people whom we are serving, doing the things that Rotary does. So I really, really want to congratulate you, because other people write speeches and tell us what they're going to do. For you, you have shown us what you're doing already. And so I really, really have the highest confidence that your year is going to be truly magical, truly transformational.
Let's open our champagane. Make sure it is ready. Okay, at the count of 5. 1. Thank you.